That's like the big thing, right? It's just
I
kind of
need to
like
find a fifth person for the next mocktails. If I do one day.
figuring out who. Yeah.
I forgot what it was, but there's some significance to the number 15 or 17 or however it was. I forgot how many people were in the first season. I should go back and look. But there's a significance to the number.
I mean, 15 is a nice even number. Not even, but like, round
Yeah,
number.
round number. Make sure to tell your people.
Yep, I'm typing it up now.
What's funny is I've only ever had like 2 people try to stream this alongside me, and both times it failed.
Like, wait, how do you mean, like, failed?
Like, this is not something that you can kind of stream on your own end because it's a talk show.
Yeah.
I have all the
Um,
framing, I have all the goofy stuff going on.
yeah, it's not really. Also, should the stream be hearing us talk right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah, this kind of like
Oh, because
I
we're in
think
the
these.
yeah. I leave it there because it leads to stupid bits and stuff.
Oh yeah, I love that. No, yeah, like I think this is. I'm a big fan of like, how do I say? I'm a big fan of being on other people's things.
Yeah, that's
It
why I
just it
started streaming was for collabs and stuff.
yeah, I think there's just some things that like sometimes you have to be the thing, the guest on someone else's stream, right? Like trying to stream my end is like, oh, I'm just gonna stand here and talk. Like, well, I mean, some streamers do that, but like, you know,
Yeah,
like you said, you have all the
it's
setup and
easier
stuff
to
for it here.
toss the responsibility to someone else.
Yeah, or yeah, even even like regardless of anything, like it's for your talk show. Like I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna stream my side of being on this guy's talk show. Like,
Yeah, that's
that's
gonna look abysmal. It's gonna seem abysmal.
yeah, it's just not very compelling.
It's exactly what happened too. But then again, it was during the first few episodes, so it was fine because I didn't have it all rigged and hooked up yet.
Yeah,
It's mainly just
I
a
mean,
little talky thing.
how do I say? It's kind of like it doesn't. I don't think it really like
But
detracts from like what you're doing on your side anyway.
yeah,
Either
no,
way, so it's
it
like
doesn't take wins out of the sail. It just gives you a different perspective.
yeah, behind the scenes footage, but it's live.
Yeah. All right. Make sure all the stuff works. It's weird being able to sit now. My prior model couldn't sit. This one can.
Love having functional legs. I wonder what that feels like.
Yeah, that's why I went 3D. I don't have a 2D model
Well,
because
you know,
I like the abstractness of moving hands and stuff. Really,
I do
really
think
itches the autism.
3D models are like super neat. I think 3D models like if it when it comes to like these like animated like models, I think 3D models are like way cooler.
They're sure as
No, that's
hell
the end of my
somehow
statement.
cheaper. They're somehow cheaper. I don't know
Uh,
how.
yeah, I that's probably just because like I think live 2D art and rigging is so
A
like
pain in the
specific
ass? Yeah,
and
probably.
niche and a pain in the ass. Yeah. Whereas like 3D modeling, if you know like Unity and stuff modeling, well, you already know the majority of
Yeah, you can
3D
slap a model
modeling.
together in like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
That's
like
how they made this one.
yeah. But VR chat model artists, game developers, like they know how to make 3D models for this because it's just a different file format with like, a well, I guess the rigging parameters are specific to what program you're using, but either way,
Yeah.
3D models, making a 3D model is a skill that is transferable to other fields. Making a live 2D model, not as much. It's still, but not
Well,
as
here's
much.
something. How would I get you on screen and we continue the conversation?
Okay.
So, our special guest for today, that's the wrong hand, is Rika.
Yeah, what
Welcome
up?
on screen.
Hi.
Uh, Give us a little PLDR.
Hi, I'm Rika. No, my name is Rika Readmen. I'll give you the thing I do when people raid. Hello, my name is Rika Readmen, Calico Elf Librarian. I stream visual novels and horror games, among other things. I'm not streaming shit today. I'm here. What's up?
We are here.
Uh, yo, yeah, I mostly stream visual novels. Stream a little bit of, not so much like horror games and scary games, but like horror aesthetics, gothic horror aesthetics, stuff like a lot of Dark Souls lately. Big fan of like zombie games.
Oh, yeah.
Finished in like those like old like Alice games, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. As well as like RPGs, anything story. What the fuck is the word?
Story. Story
Story
based?
centric
Yeah.
based. Yeah. Anything with a good narrative, I guess.
Me too. I like a good
But
narrative every now and then.
yeah,
Gets you
but
invested.
mostly visual novels though. Yeah, that is me. Well, that's my streaming side, at least.
That's your
That's the
shtick.
TLDR. That's my shtick.
Yay.
Yippee!
Wait. Yeah, you pulled the stream up.
Yeah, I've got the stream up.
Make sure you can see chat.
Yeah, that is Hug and Bug. Sometimes I pretend that child does. No, I'm just kidding. I love that child. That is one of my regulars. Is
I I always keep
uh,
coming across this comical thing of every time I bring someone on here and we have like this similar idea of lore and stories and yada yada. The color palette seems to be the same or similar. A lot of reds, whites, blacks, golds.
I think that probably goes with the idea that when you're a creative person, you tend to lean into the colors that are associated with creativity and passion, and that tends to be, hot colors like
A
reds and
little bit of
yellows.
brutalism.
Yeah. For me, specifically, I'm Mexican and Native American, so like
Hmm.
those colors are all really predominant in those cultures. Like, um, in Native American culture, there's this thing called the medicine wheel. It's like just like a circle cut into four
I think I've seen it before.
wedges. Yeah, it's like red, white, black, yellow. It's just, health and
Aren't
shit,
those the exact colors
symbolism.
on like the mamba or something? The snake?
Probably. I don't think the mamba is the mamba
So
from
I don't think it's the
America.
mamba, but it's a different snake. There's a snake that's like those three colors and they poisonous as hell. Venomous. Venomous as hell.
I think like there's like maybe the Gila monster as well. Oh, the Gila monster is like yellow and black, but either way, like colors are loosely based on like those
Am
culture.
I poisonous?
Are you toxic?
With the amount of alcohol in my veins, probably. If you bit me, you'd
Uh,
immediately have a fucking blood alcohol of like zero point 0.2.
oh, hell yeah. But also I'm, Mexican and we just really like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Fair.
That's just how it goes.
Nice. Oh, right. Yeah. Let me get the picture.
Hmm.
I got the art. First, I'll send it to you. This is going to screw everything up for a half second.
I love screwing everything up.
But it's fine because it's funny.
No, I love bits. Like comedic bits, not Twitch bits.
I mean, I like those too.
I I would rather just direct donations, but Twitch
That
bits
also
are
is much better.
they're okay.
Yeah. any way to go around Twitch.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hmm. Oh, let's see. Wait, this is adorable. I love this.
Yeah, I went
This
for
is
something
amazing.
very, very simple so that Mimic didn't have to rip her hair out trying to draw it.
This is amazing. I'm keeping this, putting this in the fridge, immediately uploading this in my server as a sticker or something.
Yeah, I'd be happy if someone uses it.
I'm doing it right now. I gotta
Like
delete a sticker.
as like an emote or something going forward.
uh, let's
Add the
delete
little
this.
jumpy animation to it or something. As for like
Oh,
bring in the cavalry.
that'd be perfect. Oh, wait, I could probably set up some kind of like Twitch alert with this, like a raid alert or something.
What's hilarious
Something
is I
goofy.
own that exact sword, technically. Not at that size, but like I own a claymore of that sort of color and spectrum.
Wait, that's so cool.
I didn't even tell Mimic to
Uh,
do that. She just gave you whatever.
I do like swords.
I was
Swords
expecting
are
a
cool.
saber or something, but I literally just
It's
told her. So I have an autism creature, and they have a Neko arc. So just draw one riding the other in the battle. Easy.
See, now I'm curious about the alternate timeline where Mimic drew the like autism creature riding the Neko arc into battle.
I don't even. It's just piggyback, I guess.
Oh my God, just put it on the head, just like plop it down on the head.
Yeah.
God,
I
this is
don't
amazing,
even know
yeah.
how that would work. I don't know the size scaling. I just know that Bartholomew, the autism creature, is a heavy bitch because he eats a lot.
Yeah, same.
He eats bits. He's very passionate about it.
Oh, I see. He is he is sustained by capitalism
Yep.
and the money that Jeff Bezos, I don't even know if Jeff Bezos still works for Amazon, the money that Twitch allows us to
I'm
have.
surprised he's still alive.
How old is that dude?
Probably
How
late
old?
70s.
Jeff Bezos. A
No, he does not run Twitch
age.
though.
Oh, I mean,
That's
wait,
another guy.
this dude's only 62 years old. He's still kind of young.
Oh shit. All right.
I didn't think he's not even retirement age. Well, typical
Technically,
retirement
is.
age.
He could have
Well,
retired fucking forever ago.
yeah, he could have retired a long time ago. He could have retired like immediately.
Yeah, after like 3 years of this, he could have retired.
Yeah, but it's the same story I drew for Rika's last hire. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. It makes sense because the last commission I did put in with Mimic was involving a like the Claymore and Buckler
Hmm.
from Dark Souls. So that makes
There you
sense.
go. That's what it is.
Yeah, if it's a Claymore specifically, then there you go.
Do you have a weapon to your persona?
Um, at the moment, well, so I guess like with this iteration, I don't have like a
Or is it like the pen
weapon
is
loaded
mightier
on
than
this
the
model.
sword logic?
I've got a bat. I've got like a
That,
like a like
all
a
right.
like an aluminum bat type of thing.
Always got one of them sitting around.
Yeah, I actually do keep one in my like actual like apartment or in my room, but like yeah, that's like I'm a big fan of bats. Like I said, like I'm really into like zombie media and stuff, so those kinds of
Clubs do kick ass.
yeah.
I've always
Um
wanted a Kanabo. God, they're expensive.
oh, okay, wait, hold on. Let me Google this. What is a gunnable? That is
Kanabo.
the oh, these things. Okay,
Yeah, it's the armor
yeah.
crushers of Japanese
These
mythos.
things. The gigantic ass bat with the,
Studs.
ridged for
Hmm.
her their pleasure.
I got katanas, I have an odachi, I have a longbow, I have spears and longswords and halberds and all sorts of nasty crap. Probably, I forgot when, it was like 4 years ago, I got all my stuff, what's the term, where you get someone to look over all your stuff and appraise. I got someone to appraise all my stuff,
Hmm.
and the collective value of my entire armory is about $15,000,
That's pretty nice. Called up. But
and
I
I've
mean,
probably spent less than 3,000 on it.
yeah, I was gonna say like if it's all like an antique or collectible stuff, you probably didn't spend that much on it. And also, I feel like if you have that much weaponry, you're probably not doing it for profit. You're probably just really into it and you're not
I
going to
was
sell it
into
anytime
it. I'm
soon.
no longer into it.
That's fair. Yeah, that's,
Hyperfixations move and shift, and I need money, so I'm hoping to sell some of them soon.
yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah.
But a
So,
majority of these are sentimental value, in a way. I bought
yeah.
them because they're replicas of stuff from my novels.
Oh, okay. See, that's pretty
Mostly.
cool.
A few of them are. See, I am a very sentimental man, and every time I've fallen in love with someone, instead of, say, roses or chocolate or a car, I buy them a sword.
Oh, see, this is so ironic because like I know so many like lesbians who would love that, actually. I know so many women who love women who are just like, I just want swords. I love swords. Swords are the best thing ever, you
Yeah,
know?
and it's weird that I don't have more friends like that. See, I've bought a blade for almost everyone I have in my personal friend group.
See, that's pretty sick. That's pretty cool.
I still have
That's
one. I
amazing.
can't send it to her because she's in California and fuck that state. But,
Is there like a how do you say? Is there like a law or something against sending like weapons in the mail or something there?
that's half of it. The other half is they just don't want anything coming into that state at the moment.
Ah, okay.
No guns, no swords, no fun, no drugs, no nothing. You're not even allowed to
Well,
walk and breathe air. The laws over there are ridiculous.
well, you know how it goes. Can't breathe.
Yeah, can't breathe air, can't do drugs, can't look in the direct eyesight of a cop. You will immediately go to jail. No
Well, I
taxes, no pay
mean,
money thing, no $200.
you're talking to a Mexican American. I already can't look at a cop without, you know,
It's not
most of
even
that
like
happening.
me, and I'm like white as fucking sand.
Is sand white?
Usually, depends where you go. It's usually like a tannish color.
What is it? I grew up in a desert,
Vampy
right?
sends
Like,
hugs.
hello, Vampy. Oh wait, like a hug and bug, or like hug like the verb.
They said hi hug.
Hi, hug. Oh, okay. I think that's because hug and bug is there. Also, hello, Winter, and Vampy, and hugs, and Mimic. There is Mimic there.
I keep fucking this up every time. Every time someone makes me a new model, they put the bright white hand on the other side that I'm not used to, my non-dominant hand. And because all my backgrounds are dark, if I use my usual hand, you can't see it.
Yeah, I get you. Unless you like specifically wave it in front of that like book in the background.
Yeah, or the white part of my jacket.
Yeah. I do like the asymmetry going on with the jacket though. It's good.
Well, I
You know,
noticed
as
that
an
with your hair
asymmetry
as well.
like
A lot of people do that, the asymmetrical crap.
yeah,
It's really cool.
yeah, I'm a big fan of it. It's for me because like the original concept I had when I came up with the VTuber design was a calico cat. And
I
I moved
believe I've
away from
heard this
that.
at some point. Don't remember when.
I moved away from that just because it was like, okay, so I used to be a Calico Cat VTuber,
Hmm,
and then I literally just one day saw. So I used to play fighting games, and
yep,
there is this fighting game called DNF Duel,
never
which
heard of it.
is so it's a fighting game that's adapted from I guess like an old Korean MMO called like D D oh my God, Dungeon Fighter Online or something, DNO, DFO.
Right.
I I don't know. I didn't play MMOs as a kid, but
DB, DB, DBD. Yeah, gotcha.
it's something like that. But They're just like a bunch of generic, fantasy characters, and like one of the characters is named Kunoichi, and she's just this like kind of tall, kind of hot, like dark elf Kunoichi,
Yep.
you know, and like, you know, kind of like skin tone similar to mine, really pointy ears, very curvy, and I'm just like, hmm, that's a pretty good character design. I should become an elf instead of a cat. And
Elves
well,
are pretty sick. I've been compared to elves, but it's kind of difficult to be. So like this is the first time I'm being a human on stream besides the last one,
mhm,
which I my 3D software and VR stuff kind of broke. So I used my old ass, forgot what that system's called. I had a Vroid model, that's it. So I switched to that for that stream. And that one's kind of whack. I made it in like an afternoon. So that one's a little rush. But this one is really well made.
mhm,
And this
yeah,
is more based on an elf, but I designed my thing entirely on the autism loving idea of object heads. I don't see many of those object head VTubers.
yeah. Now I'm thinking, I'm like, yeah, I don't really see that many,
I
huh?
know like
Uh,
two off the top of my head.
yeah, I think I've seen like two TV heads, and then
It's always TV
yours.
heads.
Yeah,
Always.
it's always like TV or like old CRT. It's some kind of CRT like
It's
box
some screen.
head.
I don't do that. I got a halo. I got a halo and eyes.
I mean, yeah, before it was literally just like a halo with an eye, right?
Yeah. And that
Uh,
this model was supposed to be able to do that. The head would vanish and then I have the little thing on my head which would turn into my head again.
mhm.
But we never got that working because Unity's a bitch.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But, that's the idea.
Which, it's cool. Well, now you're just I don't know,
I'm just a
dapper ass
guy.
dude.
Well,
Yeah,
the person who made this said, like, I'm going to make you go through your K-pop arc. So,
jeez.
no, there we go. Do the
Oh
heart.
my God. Is the heart a K-pop thing? I've been
Yes,
seeing so many people do that. I didn't know that that was like a K-pop thing.
BTS started, I think.
Oh,
And
that's
it
cute.
works because it works in two ways. The thumb and finger make a heart, but if you actually hold it the right way, it's the human heart, as the
Ah,
human heart
I see.
is, you know, a big organ and then
A bunch of pipes.
veins. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I see. I didn't know that. I didn't know that that was BTS, which is I did have a K-pop phase, but I think probably the members of BTS were probably toddlers when I had my K-pop phase.
Reasonable.
Because I am in my mid 30s and my K-pop phase was when I was like college aged,
I believe
or
you're
I think
maybe
I might have
the.
still been in high school.
I think you're the third person I brought on who's in their mid 30s. I'm getting there. 27 at the moment.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're like that's a pretty good age. I like well, no.
I mean,
Yeah.
27's all right for my family, as genetics have basically just bumfucked the entire genetic pool. For some reason, not a single person with my last name has ever made it past 60. Ever. In
Well,
the entire tracing genetic pool that we have, not a single one has made it past 60.
that's you see you got to become a world record holder now, you know? Oldest person with your surname to, you know, to
Maybe.
live. But no, I probably get it too, because I now, well, I don't know about historically, because we don't have much record of my family back before my grandparents, but none of my grandparents have lived past like 60, what, fucking 65-ish. Like they make it to like early mid 60s, and then
Croak.
yeah,
Happens.
yeah, you know,
I'm
the
rather used
passage of
to it.
time and
Then
stuff.
again, I don't know most of my extended family. I just know that I've
No,
looked back and the connected tree as it is very confusing.
No, yeah, was very similar. Like, I grew up knowing a lot of my extended family because like that's just how it is with like Native families and Mexican families. You know,
Yep.
the get-togethers. You're like, you know all your cousins and stuff. You hang out, but just as I've gotten older, just lose touch and people just kind of like pass
I'm a
for whatever random
goddamn
reason.
I'm a goddamn mutt. German, Russian, Polish, Dutch. It's like there's a little French in there.
That is mutt-like.
I'm pretty sure like my family, like my last name came into being somewhere around the medieval eras, right when like King Henry was doing his BS. So
Oh,
all
wait,
the everyone was kind of just dealing with each other.
that's a pretty long history,
I
I
do have
think.
some Native American there. I remember that. It's not much. It's like 2%, but it is there because my great grandmother was Native American.
Like the milk, 2%.
Yeah,
Sorry, I just
I know she's there because I've seen photos of her of my great grandfather. I apparently look a lot like my grandfather, but my great grandfather came back from the war and immediately married a Native American woman
yeah, that sounds about right. That's the case
because he
for
was a little bit too
many.
used to the other side of the pond.
Yeah, yeah, that tracks.
Yep.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's how it goes.
So I'm a whole mess, but hey, I do know the
You
two
know.
big ones is German and British, I believe,
Oh, there you go.
which
You
explains the
got
blonde hair, blue eyes.
you got a core to work with there,
Yep. But I don't know.
which is which is good. Yeah. Um, how do I say?
This is
I
why I
forgot
need
what I
to
was saying.
stop drinking. Holy fuck. I'm not even paying attention and I'm already most of the way down the bottle.
That is pretty fast. Ow. Oh, let me
Then
turn on my
again,
light real quick. It's
white
getting
wine.
dark real fast.
So it's
Oh,
fine. I'm not like drinking like vodka here.
oh, see, if I had uh been drinking, it would have been like whiskey or something, so I would have been in trouble.
Oh yeah, probably.
Also, let me just turn on my light real quick.
See, I'm a very stoic man. I like myself a
All
nice
right.
cold gin and a red wine. Although the red
Mm.
wine is at this point I feel more like Stockholm syndrome. Going through 80 not 80 bottles, holy fuck.
Yeah, that's
We had about
a little
30
much.
bottles of wine in the basement. I've drank most of them on stream.
Oh, it's a good excuse to burn through them.
Mm-hmm.
Streaming.
I ran out,
Uh,
and that's why I'm hoping to cut back. I bought this bottle of white wine.
yeah. I mean, yeah. That is one way to stop or to cut down rather. It's
Yep, I
just
don't have an option
run
anymore.
out. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. The like I mentioned this before. I'm like a really big social drinker, so I used to only ever drink either hanging out with friends at like, like social, like parties and stuff,
Yep.
or, going out to bars with friends or like, restaurants or something. So the only time I ever really drank other than that is sometimes I would stream and drink, but it's got to be thematically appropriate.
When
There
I'm
were
playing
a couple.
something that sucks, I'm drinking.
I would just
If I'm
stop playing
playing
the thing that
if I'm
sucks.
playing a game that one of its main selling points is CBT, I'm fucking drinking. Guaranteed.
But I love cognitive behavioral therapy with
I
oh
mean,
my God,
that's
what the fuck
also
is that
fun,
Toho
but that's
character?
not what I'm on about.
CBT with Yuka
Yeah.
Kazami. I don't fucking know how to say that name. I highly recommend this. It's good. It's a fucking stupid meme game. It's a visual novel where a Toho character gives you very basic therapy tips. But I played this as a fucking joke
And
one
not
day on
once
stream.
through it do they make a joke on the other explanation of CBT.
No, they didn't. It was
That's
great.
impressive, actually. I can't
Yeah,
stop
but
myself from making those jokes.
But no, it's fantastic because I played through this as a joke and like
It's actually
it
well
was like,
written.
huh, yeah, I'm like, oh, this is well written, and and afterwards I'm like, I should go to therapy, and so I
I
did,
think
and
we all need to go. I think the whole world needs therapy at this point,
as somebody
or
who's
an
been seeing
alien
that,
invasion, one or the other.
I think I just go to the therapy.
Therapy's
I think go
cheaper,
to
but
therapy.
I honest to God think the world needs another war. Not
Like,
exactly a hard one, but like something to like throw all the people at.
I mean, there is probably a couple wars going on right now.
A few minor ones, yeah. But I honestly think that maybe if aliens did show up, it would unite the planet. Probably.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay, sorry. This is like so I can't get this out of my head. The last time I thought about aliens is because s- I saw this stupid like clip of a movie that was like a typical gray, like an alien like kind of
Yeah.
like approaching this woman menacingly, and she just like panicked and grabbed this like sharp thing to defend herself, and like the alien has like telepathy powers or something, and like spun her around to like face her, and she like put her hands out defensively, and it ended up slamming her
It
hand into its
rotated,
skull.
idiot.
Yeah, and like basically ended up stabbing itself in the head with what she grabbed, and they both just looked dumbfounded. And it was
I
like, what the fuck is this? This looks like a shit post. And I looked it up, and
B-rate movie.
it is a movie that came out in 2023 where the plot is there's an alien invasion, and this woman who lives in a house by herself and is shunned from like the town, the next town over, is like the first person to have to deal with the alien invasion, and she goes to the city for help. And because they all hate her, they start, spitting on her and shit. And the aliens
So
basically,
genuine B-tier horror movie. All
yeah,
right.
yeah. It's not the. This isn't
Glad those
even
are
the
still
best
being
part.
made.
This isn't even the best part. So the aliens eventually like get a hold of her, and they start like, like telepathically like probing her mind, and like they see in her past like she had an accident where she like accidentally knocked over this kid and knocked this kid into like some rocks and ended up killing the kid, and that's why everyone in the city hated her, and it caused her huge trauma, and like everyone hated her, and all the townspeople like shunned her, and beat the shit out of her whenever they saw her, etc., etc. And it was basically like, oh man, this really sucks. You know what, we're gonna leave you alone, but we're gonna like put these alien worms into the heads of everyone else in the town because we are trying to invade your planet. And so they mind control everyone in the city, but leave her alone. And like, I guess the epilogue of the movie is it shows her going into town and just interacting with all the mind controlled people, like normal people. And
Ah,
it's like, what is this movie?
I
And
don't know where people come up with these ideas anymore.
it's really funny. But also apparently this movie is notable for having like literally no dialogue, no spoken dialogue.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
But that's what I think
It
of when I think
feels
of
like a drug
aliens.
trip of just like four college students sat down and said, "Let's make a movie."
If you told me it was like yeah, like something from an indie film festival, I would believe you.
Hmm. See, whenever
How do you
I deal with the terms of aliens and people bring them up, my mind goes to two locations, which is Xenos from Warhammer, and then the Alien Queen from Dead by Daylight. Just
Oh,
because of the backside.
because of the backside.
Oh wait, do you?
They had
I'm guessing you don't know anything about Dead by Daylight.
I used to play it, but like way back in the day when the
So
newest
before
killer
the Alien
was,
was, yeah. Okay,
yeah,
so
before.
the Dead by Daylight team that makes the game is fucking morons and just completely confused in everything they're doing. But they did get a few things right, which is character design. And so the Alien Queen has childbearing hips.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, out of all fucking 60 some killers in the game, I don't think it's that many. I might be thinking of Warframe. But, the 30 some killers that are in the game, she has the widest hips.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
alien queen has the fattest ass in the game.
like, I isn't the whole thing with the xenomorph designs, like, aren't they very, like, sexually designed anyway? Like, isn't that a whole
No,
theming behind their, like, designs?
I don't think so, but I do know the fact that 90% of their population is female because the male xenomorphs are like really tiny.
You know? Yeah. Okay, so they're like bees. Well, actually, I
Yeah,
don't know if bees
or
actually have that, but
bugs.
like,
They are based on bugs.
yeah.
I still laugh every goddamn time I see that image of the anglerfish and the anglerfish's husband. I
I'm
think
not
it's
familiar with
It
this.
might not be an anglerfish. I might be thinking of a different fish, but there's a fish in the ocean where the female is decently sized. It's about like a foot or two in length with like ribbons coming off of it. And you look at the male and it's the size of a peanut.
Well,
And
you
it's
know,
just so goddamn funny.
I'm trying to think, like, I mean, well, uh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's just how nature, I guess that's just how nature
Not
works.
dysmorphia. I forgot the term for it, but in, animal physiology.
Yeah, yeah, that's or not dysmorphia, yeah, dimorphism,
Hmm.
a sexual dimorphism, that's what it's called. Yeah,
Yeah.
when like the different sexes in a species have like wildly different, um, yeah, like body
Looks
types or
and,
shapes.
yep.
Yeah, that's the yeah, like the xenomorphs or like like the fucking
Fish,
fishies,
bugs, lions.
or like a hobby of mine is Final Fantasy 14, and it goes crazy there because like you've got some of the playable races where like the lizard people in there, the Ara, they like have the males of the race are these like 6'8" dudes with like Dorito shaped in the top half,
And
big
then the
black
women
scales,
are as
beefy.
small as humanly possible.
Yeah, they're like 4'11", really dainty, wafy types, and it's
My
like,
favorite
man,
depiction of that is dwarves, where it's the men are burly, heavy, short, bearded, pickaxe swingers. The women are bigger, burlier, heavier beards, and swing two pickaxes.
see, that just sounds like geek to me.
It's like, so they're all dudes. The whole fucking thing is dudes. All right,
Mhm. You
it's
know, it's
it's just so goddamn funny. It's like I've never seen anyone really go into that because anytime you deal with dwarves in fantasy, it's the men because dwarves are very chivalry based. The men go out to war, the women stay home. The men
okay.
die, the women protect the kids. That's usually how everyone depicts dwarves.
Okay. I'm I'm trying to think of the last time I saw it really like read or saw any media with dwarves in it, but like uh, it's not a good example because literally the last thing I saw was what is that called? Dunmeshi, the like the anime about like eating random shit in a dungeon.
Dungeon Meshi.
And yeah, Dungeon Meshi, there we go. And like
Delicious and dungeon. Yeah, they
one
did
of
it okay because you can tell that the woman's a woman, mostly. They have the same body type. And if you like slapped a beard on her, couldn't fucking tell her and Senji apart.
yeah, that's
That
like the
said,
last
dwarves being the best cooks does not surprise me.
uh was
At least
that
for Senji. Then again, Senji's lived in that fucking dungeon his whole life.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because like he's just kind of like been camping out there for the whole time, right?
I think that's something they point out is that the other three dwarves they come across in the story can't cook at all. Senji can because he's lived there his whole life.
Yeah, and that's like a logical reason for it, right?
Like,
Like,
I don't even remember her name because she only shows up for like 3 episodes, but she has horrible eyesight. She can't tell races apart. She can't cook. The only two things she's good at is strength and combat.
yeah, that's really well. I can do a lot of things actually, and be good at
Hmm.
strength in combat. But
Are you one of those VTubers that are short, like every other VTuber?
define short.
Under 6 foot.
Well, I guess if that's your metric,
I mean,
you know
that seems to be the metric for everyone. Under 5 feet is probably very short.
that for me under five, like 5'6" and
That's
under is short to
dwarf.
me.
You are legally dwarf.
That 5'6"?
That's all right. That's like medium. That's pretty good. Then again, I'm
uh,
fucking 6'3" in real life, and my canon height is 7'2". So,
no, I'm just 5'9". I'm like the most average of average.
yep. I
Uh,
always get people with that, but it's like I am canonically 7'2", and I use a halberd because I'm tall.
but you see, you really missed out on the chance here to canonically, just shave a few inches off. You could canonically be
Six
6 foot
seven,
7.
6'9", maybe. I was thinking about
Either
that,
one.
but that meme showed up long after I started doing this.
It's what they call it a retcon, I don't fucking remember what retcon is short for, but
Well, I did 7'2" because that means I have to just bow my head to go under a doorway.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's so funny you mentioned that. Because like I used to, how do I say? Because like I've always been 5'9", right? Like that's like
Yeah,
I guess like if I had to give my fucking VTuber a height, I just do that because I'm lazy. I don't lean much into like characterization or lore or whatever, so I just base most of the shit off of my real life stats.
that's usually what
So
everyone does.
yeah, because
Or
I
they
don't care.
compensate, one way or the other.
I just don't care for like playing out all that stuff. But like,
Like, who is it? Shy Lily. Her avatar's height is like 5 something, 5'8", but her real life height is like 4'10".
oh, tiny.
And
Well,
her people always give her shit about that because it's like, ah, legal dwarf. Ah,
um, but no, like the like putting like dipping your head under, right? Because like I'm very average height. Like
yep,
it's never an issue I've ever had until I moved out here to where I live now. Like I used to live southwestern America, and I moved up to the northeast where everything's a lot older.
yep,
And the basements down here are very tiny. The first time I moved to like I rented the floor of a house that had a basement. The staircase is tiny as shit. I'm 5'9", and like I kept hitting my head on the doorway, and it's like, how do actual tall people like live here?
we
I
don't.
feel like you would have to crouch down, like full on like I'm playing an FPS and walking crouched
I've
animation.
concussed myself at least 3 times in the manor I live in.
Yeah, like that kind of thing, right? Like I have to imagine, like if you're living in a big ass house, like it's probably pretty old too. So like it's probably small doorways, passageways everywhere too.
What screws me up is like being 6'2", 6'3" ish. I've never checked. I haven't been to a doctor in about 8 years, but what screws me up all the time is I see people all over. I live in Pennsylvania, I live on
Mhm.
the East Coast, and people are just tall for some fucking reason. Like I'm very fucking sure I'm 6'3". everything I've checked makes me realize I'm 6'3". Like,
Hmm.
I play a lot of VR. VR calibrates your height for you. And it says 6'3".
Okay.
Yet I
So
am at
you're probably.
eye level with so many people at my work. And it's like, there's no shot there's this many of us around here.
I mean, it's what is it? Just a bunch of unicorns hanging out in a.
I guess.
I do think, in general, like especially in America, I do think like we're very tall. So like I wouldn't be surprised because like before I moved,
I really
my
want to go to
friend group.
Japan.
Wait, was that?
Japan's medium height is 5'2".
Hmm.
I would stick out like a sore thumb, and it would be so goddamn funny.
Yeah,
Walk around wearing
yeah.
a top hat, be the tallest man for 80 miles.
Tower over everyone.
Sorry, that's just a random drunken thought just hit me. So
No, that's fine. That's completely a-okay.
you like
Drink water. You
Japanese
can.
food?
It's good. Japanese food is pretty good.
Asian food is really good.
Hmm. Hmm.
Mexican food is also pretty good.
I'm
I've
a real
never
big fan
had
of
Native
Mexican food.
American stuff though. I don't even know
Well,
what
it's
you.
rare.
I don't even know what's considered like Native American dishes.
That's kind of the problem, is because like
Because
Native
like
American.
full mask off here. I feel like the white man took all of the fucking Native Americans' dishes.
It's just kind of more like there's so few Native American people in communities that like it's kind of hard to really
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking like
find anything.
when America was being built, they kind of just like, huh, you guys can cook. We'll take this. It's ours now.
The closest thing I can think of that is just like unabashedly, uniquely Native American that is common, it would be like fry bread, but uh,
Fried
there's
bread.
also fry bread. It's just like bread it's like it can be made sweet. It is just
Oh
like
wait,
fried
no,
bread.
not fried. Fry bread.
Yeah, fry bread.
Okay, I was thinking
Just
like
straight
you
up
were just
just
making
fry bread.
toast the hard way.
No, 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 no. It's pretty good. Hold on, I can find pictures for you.
Because
It's
I've
real
had
good.
one thing that I know is Native American, mainly because I'm poor and I'll just eat anything. Literally, I am a black hole. If people give me something, I will take it because I've just lived so hard for all my life. So you know what pemmican is, right?
Pemmican. Oh my God, I feel like I've
It's a
talked
Native
about this
American.
before. Yes,
I don't want
I
to say
remember this.
delicacy, but
Yeah, I remember this. I remember this. Yeah, pemmican. The
yeah,
the
it's a
calorie
survival
brick.
meat.
Yeah.
You mix dried meat with fat and berries and seasoning. You compact it, and it lasts for goddamn ever.
Yeah.
I made a sandwich out of it.
I would bite into a piece of pemmican.
I have. It's not bad, but it's kind of like worse than jerky. So, like, imagine biting into a piece of bacon, non cooked.
Yeah.
That's about the texture you're getting.
Just really chewy.
Yeah.
Well,
It's dried meat and fat.
yeah, that sounds about right.
That's.
It was just a calorie brick.
I probably thought of it before, though, but it's impressive that, like, fat doesn't go bad. You can eat fat raw
Hmm.
because shit just will not live in it. Bacteria and stuff will just not live in there.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
been a thing for like all of time. That's how you preserve food. You put fat on top of whatever.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You put
Yeah. Because
honey or fat or whatever on top of like whatever, and it keeps it.
yeah,
It's
and like the
amazing.
and it's a reason why, right? Because like it works.
I think I would sooner put a harpoon gun through my head before like surviving on whale fat, though. But you know,
you know, when you say that, I'm like, maybe I understand the whole like no one in your family living past 60 thing. I get it.
yeah. But I mean, like, if you were in a situation where you were in like the Arctic tundra, and your options were blubber or dying, I think most people would choose death.
I mean, I guess it depends. Like,
I mean, a lot of
why are
Eskimos
you up
like
there?
dissolve into cannibalism, so
Dissolve. Just imagining them like melting into puddles
yeah.
of cannibalism.
I could think of the actual word, but that's the first one that hit my brain. But that
Uh,
is, I God, I really want to know that though. Like, if out in the Arctic tundra there are tribes living out there, and
mhm.
they're eating just the worst shit.
I mean, it's like subjective, right?
I guess. I mean, it's probably better than what we're eating in America, which is just microplastics and filler. But like, oh God, who was it? Someone on this mocktails brought up the fact that I want to eat a penguin. Someone just
Why
like
not?
blurted that out in the middle of one of the mocktails, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah. What does a penguin taste like?
Yeah, it's one of the things you never know until you try it, until you've lived it.
Like, I've had all types of birds in my entire life. I've even tried ostrich, but I've never had penguin. I'm imagining
Yeah,
it's very fatty.
it could be,
Could be
but uh, I wonder what the flavor profile of it is. You never
cold,
know until you get your hands on some.
very cold. I don't know. I know penguins are very fatty for obvious reasons.
Because I live in a cold environment,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, and that makes sense logically.
I honestly, I would punch anyone in the face that has eaten a seal in their life, though. I love those damn things so much.
All right, is it time to go fight a bunch of the polar bears? Polar bears?
Well, they have their own reasons of survival. I mean, like, if a dude literally out of their own free will went to the Arctic and was like, I'm gonna eat a seal because fuck Mother Nature.
Is it time to go volunteer?
Maybe might be around those times.
It might be. It's your new calling.
Let me do a crazy segue here. Food is one of the big things. I forgot where I saw this retrospective thing, but food is one of the biggest telltime things of a story. If you can explain your world through food, is a very big thing.
Hmm.
And I personally have like had those moments when I'm phasing this into the logic of like I write books. I write a lot of books. I haven't even come up with that logic here. You brought yourself up. You gave a TLDR, but I don't because this is my channel and I don't have to. But like my whole shtick is that I watch a universe. I watch a universe develop. That's my punishment for being incompetent. I've been locked in my own personal hell to watch a universe grow and archive it. And that's sort of my way of easing into the fact that I write novels that are based in that universe.
Hmm.
So in that universe, every now and then, the brain kind of clicks, and I make up dishes and food and certain events and such. And one of my favorite moments is that I'm just warning you now. We're walking directly into lore here, so be prepared. So I have a set of characters. I have a lot of characters. I probably have well over 3,000 characters in my novels. Keep track of. Uh, I have a set, a pair of 3 characters who are the funniest thing to me that I have put several jokes into base, but they are also probably the coolest fucking thing ever. You know Dante from Devil May Cry?
Yeah, the red guy.
That kind of energy. So there's a guy, his name is Frank Thompson Williams. Or, no. Frank William Thompson. Thompson, yeah. He has 3 first names. He's very white. That's the joke. He was a John Wick kind of character. He made a deal with the mafia, and he fucked them over. He wanted to get the hell out of the mafia life and just settle down with his family. He had a pregnant wife on the way. He was ready to sit down and enjoy his life. And they burned his house to the ground with his family inside of it.
Okay.
So this man
So
made a deal with a demon to get revenge. Said demon was on his last legs. He had been kicked out of hell. So you just have levels of fuck up laying on top of each other. It's amazing.
yeah. Yeah. I see the layers. Yeah, I see the
Oh
layers
wait,
here.
I might be forgetting a. It's not an important detail, but he had a daughter. And he had a wife who was pregnant with another kid, and the mafia burned his house down with them inside of it. And then they
Okay.
shot off his dominant hand and put a shotgun blast in the center of his back. To, mafia.
Mm-hmm.
The demon showed up, made a deal, and his one contract was I will heal your body, give you strength, and help you deal with the mafia if you give me somewhere to stay. Connect me to your soul. So
Mm-hmm.
they became best friends.
They just became best friends.
It
Yeah.
took a while, but they did become best friends. I love this little demon. He's such a douchebag, but he's so fun to like write for. So I named him Killo as I go with Warhammer naming conventions for demons.
Mm-hmm.
The logic of if you know a demon's full name, you have right over them. I always thought that was kind of cool,
Yeah.
So his full name is incomprehensible, but his first syllable of his 7-syllable name is Killo.
Okay.
But Frank takes him in, takes the deal. The demon heals him. He gets up, gets to the local tool shed, and his hand now gone. He plunges a fucking hook, a gardening hook, into the stub, so that he has something to work with.
Okay. So it's like, yeah. Okay. I see.
Yeah. The bigger thing here is that when I made a lot of my stories was back during the days where I wanted to be a game developer.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true anymore because, take a look around. The gaming landscape is kind of fucked, but, So I wanted to make a character who only uses one hand to reload and use guns and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't see that very often in games.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Look through your mind. Tell me if you can think of a single game in the last 10 years that used a character with one hand. I can think of one.
I'm not sure. I don't really play a ton of games, so I don't have a whole lot of references.
I can give you one, and you're probably not going to believe it. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, that's the one where they have like
There's 2
it's like
missions where
in
the
the
guy loses
future,
his
right?
arm.
Oh, okay.
But they don't do anything with it. When you run out of ammo with a gun, he just throws it. Which is funny. Which is really funny. But it's like, I wanted to make a character who, when he gets his hands on a firearm, he now has to figure out how to reload that firearm with one hand.
Hmm.
And I spent a long time doing that, of figuring out how the hell you would do that. And it mainly revolves around putting a gun under your shoulder. Oh, right, yeah.
Ah,
Endoparasitic. Yeah, that one too.
endoparasitic.
It's
What
a
is
game
that one?
where aliens rip off all of your limbs except one arm.
Oh,
And you gotta survive like that.
oh,
It's a crazy
oh.
fucking... They made a VR version of it, I think. I don't remember. But it's fucking crazy. But yeah.
Okay.
But Frank was that idea, and it was another thing of, like, I was really into the Evil Dead franchise. I kind of made it make
Yeah.
sense. So the demon Kilo has 2 powers. His demon powers are that he can boost anything that he's attached to physically, and anything that is organic becomes mechanical, and anything mechanical becomes organic.
Oh, oh. Okay. Wait, that's interesting.
Yeah, so the hook hand that Frank now has, which he does replace with a proper hook eventually, when Kilo takes control and he goes full Devil May Cry demon mode, it turns into a fucking chainsaw.
Oh.
A entirely organic chainsaw. It's very, very impressive.
Yeah, I'm a fan of chainsaws. Like I said, I do like
I do
zombie
too.
media,
They're
so I'm a
dog
fan of
shit
chainsaws.
weapons, but they are scary.
Oh, they just make loud noises.
Yeah.
I like
I
them.
mean, you wouldn't want to get hit with one, obviously,
Yeah, obviously.
but yeah. So the big thing is Frank does do that, and he eventually it revenges his family by defeating the entire mob of New York. And he joins a very important group and becomes very important. He becomes a commander of Neo Heaven. As my story kind of ramps up exponentially, like really fast. There's a lot of stuff. I could literally sit here and explain this to you over the next 9 hours, and you still wouldn't get everything. It's the problem with writing several novels over the last 20 years. It's a lot to it.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. I understand, trust me.
But the big thing for Frank is that when he became a commander, when he became a what I refer to as a guardian of the GODS, which are sort of a universal police force, he met someone in a location that can only be referred to as limbo, sort of.
Hmm.
So there's an area in my universe known as the hub. It's in the center of the universe. It's the area where all unknown souls go. When a
Okay.
soul has no idea where it's supposed to go, it ends up in the hub. The hub is sort of a flat planet, like some people believe Earth is. And it's kind of just an infinite expanding desert in every direction.
Okay.
She went there one day and met a young girl, barely 20, who had died on her planet. And I don't remember the entire back and forth of why this happened, but he fell in love with her because she was just such a sweet soul.
Hmm.
This young girl never was given a name. She was given a title, Soulless, as she was meant to be the warrior of her god father. as she was the daughter of the god of fauna on her planet. And for whatever
Okay.
reason, Frank fell in love with her. He was infatuated with this young lady. And eventually she came around to fully like fixing him. As you could imagine, the shit he's been through would cause some serious PTSD.
Yeah. As one would
Yeah.
think, as one would assume.
But my favorite crazy part, and I have like 5 tropes I constantly play on. I'm not sure why, but I just love these tropes. And that's the transformation, the moment of extreme anger, and the moment where you must go back into battle. This uses 2 of them, sort of, kind of, maybe mainly the middle one. So, in a major war that happens in the story, Solus gets killed by one of the bad guys, and Frank beats him like a redheaded stepchild. Literally tortures this man on the battlefield for several minutes for killing his lover, his like acquaintance. I don't know what you would call it. They weren't
The
exactly lovers at that point, but they were like very close.
mm-hmm.
But he kills her, and he beats the living hell out of him. And this moment leads to a very important thing in my universe, which is the respawn system. Because there's a Neo Heaven, Heaven does a very particular thing. When you die, if you are set to respawn in Heaven, any negative effect put on your body disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Solus had a curse, which left her at the age of 20 permanently. It was finally removed. So the next time Frank saw her, she was 33 years old.
Oh. Okay.
Frank himself is almost 40.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very interesting story of age gaps and stuff. He's damn near 40, and he's in love with a 20-year-old. And then she dies, and she comes back as a 33-year-old, so it's okay now.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of drama. It's very interesting.
It definitely sounds like a lot of back and forth.
Yeah, we go back. So the big thing of what started this is the food. So I made a joke at one point during a D&D campaign where Frank, Solus, and a couple other people were there. After the major battle, Frank likes to go to a certain food shop to refuel and, recollect.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me have to come up with this fact that inside of the Central Realm, the Neo Heaven, there is just so many goddamn cultures and crazy food stuff that you might find. And Frank, the whitest man on the goddamn existence, loves hibachi.
Which, I think
I like hibachi too.
I do know very many white people who love hibachi. I'm just
Hibachi's
kidding.
just good.
Hibachi is good.
But,
I do know a lot of white people that love it, but also it is
it's
good.
the visual of this guy, this plaid-wearing, hook-handed man, a fucking demon, and a katana-wielding young lady sitting at a hibachi grill. That just makes me cackle sometimes. More so because I designed that hibachi grill in question is run by a cat person.
Mm-hmm.
Not a Neko, a cat,
Yeah,
a
just a
Palico
cat.
from Monster Hunter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those dudes can cook.
Yeah. So it's just that image. It's just, I don't know. It makes me laugh.
I just think of the fact that they like sing while they cook for you in
Yeah, they put all their
Monster
heart
Hunter.
into that, into their cooking.
Yeah. Just thinking of the dude, the chef, like doing the show during hibachi, was singing a very upbeat, tune at the same time.
I love the fact that in Monster Hunter World, once you fully upgrade the the cooking station, the main head cook actually cooks for you finally,
Oh, that's pretty
and you
cool.
and you see the fact of why he's the head cook because he cuts that shit down to a half. Like he is way faster than all the other guys. Dude makes an entire feast for you by himself in half the time.
Yeah, that is skill, you know?
That's why
That's
he's the head cook.
just a buff you get when you inherit the shop.
It's also because he's the biggest cat.
He's the biggest cat.
He's the big wig.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does make a lot of sense, yeah. I think we got to get more like anthropomorphized cats in the food service industry.
Yeah, I
Trying to
think
think.
so. I'm kind of surprised that no one's done that yet. There's robots now. There's robots in the food industry.
Oh man.
In
Ah,
some bad ways, but I've seen good ways too. Of like the robot maids.
robot maid. I'm not familiar with robot maids,
There's like
other than
three
like art on social
cafes in
media. But
Japan that are
okay.
entirely full of robots.
Damn, they really are taking a good job.
Yeah,
I I've never been to Japan, but I feel like literally anyone I've known who is like, yeah, I want to take a vacation to Japan, whenever like someone I've dated or somebody who I'm close friends with is like, we got to take a vacation to Japan. It's always like, when we go to Japan, we got to go to a maid cafe, and I'm just like,
no.
it, like,
Are you out of your goddamn mind? That's not the
just like,
first thing you do.
I, I mean, the first thing I would do is probably hit the hotel to drop off my shit, but
Well, that yeah. I had to go to the deer sanctuary.
no, but
I would be very happy to pet a deer. Mainly because I've shot some. Oh god. Oh fuck. Rika. Rika, we have problems. Oh shit. Oh god damn it. This is why. This is why I'm stopping streaming soon. This is exactly why.
is it just like, what causes this, or
Oh wow, that's a hard crash. Holy fuck.
is it like OBS or your
No, my
like mobile
internet
software?
fucking gave up.
Oh, wait, how are we still in the Discord call then?
Well, it fluctuated.
Ah, I see.
All right, hold on. We have to fix everything now. So my
Yippee!
stream disconnected, my software disconnected, Discord disconnected. Completely on fire, get
Hmm.
thrown into the. Oop, fuck. Nope. Everything gave up. What the fuck? What, did someone run into the power box? Gee.
Oh, okay. I see you back live. Do I hear myself, though? I do hear myself. Okay.
I gotta fully fix the camera and stuff now. Let's get a new background, because why not?
Yippee!
I know, comically, my camera's saved where it was. That's fun. The Oh god, I fucked that up. There we go.
Oh,
Bring that back up. Bring this back up. Okay. All right. We're back. We're back.
hello.
All right. Sorry
We're
about
back.
that. Someone decided to stick their penis in a power outlet somewhere in the city. That's what happens.
Yeah, normal
That's
behavior.
a problem when I live in the mountains. Stuff happens. Luckily, I
Snort.
record these, so it'll be the entire thing. And yeah, damn it, dude, come on.
Oh my god.
It
Well,
happens.
yeah. As long as the recording is good, you know?
Yep, the one on YouTube will be the full entire stream.
Yeah. And that's for everyone who couldn't catch it live as well.
Mm-hmm. But, you know, that just means the stream will be cut in half.
Yeah. I guess if you are watching the Twitch VOD and you see this and you're like, why is this starting in the middle? Go watch YouTube.
Yeah, go watch YouTube, go, whatever. It failed. That's what happened. My internet failed. It gave up.
Yeah, just like the hiccup, like you said. Well,
Happens.
yeah, it happens a lot. That happened a lot where I used to live. In the big city for some reason where you think the internet infrastructure would be really good, but it wasn't because one ISP had a monopoly.
Yep.
Yippee!
There. It's a better angling here. Make you bigger. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. I don't remember what we were on about.
I think it was just trips, Japan,
Something like that. Do
something
you
like
write?
that.
You made anything?
Not in like no, not particularly. I'm mostly just like reading is a big hobby of mine. Reading, just reading has always been a really big hobby of mine. So like I like reading, you know, like novels, comics, plays. I've always liked reading. Ever since I was a kid.
I like plays. I've been in a few.
Yeah. Plays are cool. Just any kind of like literature. Like when I was younger, when I was still in school, I was gonna try to be an English teacher. I also library sciences was a very real, what's the word, goal. But did you know that they want you to like have a 6-year degree in a very hyper specific field of study
Yes.
to, yeah, do all that? And it's like, when you're like poor, that's not really an option. Well, I mean, you can go
no.
into like crippling amounts of debt, but no,
Teaching
no.
doesn't pay as well as it should.
Yeah, and also like it doesn't, but like I also think the whole thing of being a source of good and positive effect and reinforcement in the lives of children is a pretty good reward. Even if you gotta live frugally and meagerly, but you
In
know,
most cases, yeah.
yeah, I just don't have very lofty aspirations financially.
That was a
But
hope
also
in my life at one point.
but I also had to drop out of college before any of that, so I'm just a college dropout. I work fucking
Me
a
too.
random office job now.
I was in
Um,
college for a bit and I decided it wasn't worth it. The money just wasn't going anywhere.
Something like that, yeah.
Then again, I was also offered a job at the CIA, so
Well, there you go. Possibly.
I don't work there anymore because I couldn't deal with the shit that they were putting in front of me, but happens.
Yeah, I have to imagine that it's gonna happen with the government entity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just
Welcome back, everyone, by the way.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody.
Takes like several minutes for that to happen.
Yeah, for it to like fully reconnect, and then you gotta like get through the like initial ad break barrage.
Yep.
Let me drink some water.
I'd say subscribe, but you'd be throwing your money away. Literally throwing it away. You should instead subscribe to this one.
She
ain't going nowhere.
I was gonna say, yeah, so like instead of doing any of the work and career stuff that I guess you would say was really like interested and passionate about, instead I ended up like just kind of dropping out and kind of like finding whatever work I could. I've done security, like just like guard, like guard work on like car lots, building security, etc. I've done office work for like lawyers, accountants. I've done retail, of course. What else have I done? Mostly that. Mostly office work. That's
all
really,
over. I've done IT, I've done government work, I've done all sorts of retail. Right now I do hard labor. I push carts around in a department store.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
sell drugs, but that's not there. We make money how we can.
Yeah. And I think that's, it's like, kind of fine. It's just kind of like how people, you do what you just kind of like fall into whatever you can, especially like nowadays, I think too, job market is not fantastic. So I think a lot more people are finding themselves just doing whatever they can get. It's not very prolific right now.
No.
The job market.
Not at all.
How do I say? Yeah.
Honestly, that's kind of what I was hoping both of these would be. Is like writing books and streaming would give me at least a little income.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
I see a lot of people in the whole like. So before I started streaming as like a VTuber, I was a competitive fighting game player, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I did some streaming as part of that, but it was mostly like competing in tournaments and traveling for that. And I had seen it there where people had these like really big aspirations to become like the next really big esports competitor. and, make money off of that and get big enough that they could make a living off of it, make a career out of it. And there's a very, very small percentage of people that can do that. And like, it's so hard to try and engineer it intentionally. Like, it's so luck based, essentially. And
I thought
like,
I had a chance purely on like, I have a decent personality, I have a decent concept of idea and character, but it's like we live in a situation so dire that like a dude is not getting there. A male VTuber is not reaching those fucking heights. It's not happening. Which is probably why if I ever come back to doing this shit, I'll probably do like challenge runs of games and maybe like retrospectives. Maybe ASMR. I don't know yet.
I think probably just like, I think the most important thing is just like, I don't know.
The big thing is always like, you're supposed to enjoy what you do, and I don't at all. I do not enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
As deeply fucked up as it is, I do not enjoy streaming. I thought I would, I do not. Had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like a big part of it is just like personality, and another big part of it is just like genuinely just like having enough passion to just keep grinding.
Yeah, I've lost the passion.
Yeah, not even like essentially passion, but like for most people, it's a passion for it that keeps you grinding on it. And like for me, it is precisely because I did not, when I stopped competing in fighting games, I just was like, well, I need something to focus my energy on and attention on, because I don't have this creative outlet anymore, this competitive outlet anymore. So I'm just going to like stream more often, because it's something that I can relax with and chill out with and talk to people with. And it is just my casual, fucking outlet for, enjoying things, distressing, decompressing. And like, this is, I think, how I have not even found like moderate success or anything. Just like, it's been a very slow but steady increase. And it's literally just because I am chilling out. This is my hobby. This is 100% my hobby. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy streaming, and I do not care about being the next big thing or whatever, or I do not care about being a success. Fucking all I care about is, am I enjoying what I'm doing right now? Yes. Well, then I'm going to keep doing it. Do I enjoy what I'm doing right now? No. Well, I'm not doing it anymore. Yeah.
I have
and
that.
Like, it's the most important part.
Whatever it is. I'm happy for those that can find joy in this, but I'm just a depressed loser, so it's hard to really like find joy in most things. But my bigger thing is like, I like games. I enjoy games. But there's no games. There's nothing coming out that's good. There's not much coming out recently that's like worth putting your entire life into. So the only three things I have left in streaming that I really enjoy is this, D&D, and Lore Talks.
Mm-hmm.
I can't run an entire streaming thing on that. That would mean I stream maybe like 3 times a month. That's not going to work. So I'm going to go off. I'm going to find myself. I'm going to do stuff. I'm going to hopefully improve my real life job. And then at some point I'm going to come back and I'm going to start doing just retrospectives.
Yeah. That's a plan.
That's a big thing that everyone has always complimented me on. You have a voice for that. You have a voice for radio. You have a voice for ASMR. So
See that?
I might lean into that.
Rather, I could hear that. I could hear that, yeah.
I can't really like prove it right now because I'm speaking through a fucking $20 microphone, but yeah.
I could get behind that idea. Yeah.
But for now, I just need rest. I need to get away from the internet.
Yeah. Get away from the internet, build up your personal life a bit, come back, start a podcast.
Yeah. maybe not podcast, but yeah. I think there's a few too many white dudes doing podcasts still, but yeah. I definitely could get into a different angle of stuff.
Yeah. It's about putting stuff at angles, like Tetris.
My other issue is that I really do not like editing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need someone like literally sitting over my shoulder telling me, like, keep going, keep doing it.
Accountability.
Mm-hmm. Can't just do it on my own terms.
Yeah. It's the yeah. Motivating yourself is
Always
very
a big
difficult.
thing.
Yeah. I think like when you can figure out the trick to motivating yourself, like you feel pretty unstoppable, but
Yep.
it's also really hard because like you really have to like actually just like want to do the thing. Like you can want the end result of whatever you have to do, but like
Getting
you
over the
also
hurdle
kind of
is just something else entirely.
yeah, because like I have a similar thing. Like I sitting there and editing a bunch of videos is mind-numbingly boring to me, but like I like having videos, but I don't like sitting there editing, and that is why I have not uploaded a YouTube video in a while.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell people like Maxor and Seen Tech do it.
I think some people are just I think some
They're
people
just built
just
for it.
enjoy it. Yeah, some people just enjoy it.
They just like
Um,
the tedium. It's not for me though.
yeah, exactly.
But I would definitely kill for a job where all I do is stand around talking to people and drinking. That would be my life. That would be the best life.
You know, there was a time in my life when I looked at bartender schools. Actually,
I've ran
I
a
have
bar or
been
two. Didn't go very well.
I have been thinking about looking at those again recently, actually.
Bars are more of a hobby. You can't turn that shit into a job.
I'm down to not even run a bar. I'm down to just be a bartender in someone else's bar,
It's
I'm
also
not
an
much
option.
of a I'm not much of a like
Paraka bar,
running
man. Yeah. The natural
I'm not
evolution.
I'm not much of a like running things person. I am like the most competent able helper you can ever have
Yeah.
type of person.
Like, if I could run this mocktails as the main thing of all of my stuff, and I did like 3 of them a month, I could reason through it.
Mhm.
I don't know that many people. I would need several returning guests. And I don't know enough people for that.
Yeah, that's probably like the way you make it sustainable is having this be like a like a talk show or something rather than like framing it as something where you interview people. It would have to be like you are talking about topics with people every other week or something.
Meeting new people, discussing things with them.
Yeah.
That's
Like
that's what I frame this as. It's like I get to meet some new people. I get to show them off to the world. I get to have a good conversation. And I get to go through a bottle of wine.
yeah. It's fantastic.
The issue is just I've run out of people.
Yeah.
Which
That
is
is the hard
surprising
part.
because there's just so many people online, but trying to get a hold of them is nigh impossible.
Yeah. And like you don't really like use like social media, right? So like
No.
which I know if you are particularly looking for like VTubers, I know VTubers love social media. So
Yeah, they
like that's probably the
swarmed
number one
Twitter,
way.
and I refuse to touch it on principle.
Yeah. I deleted my Twitter a long time ago, and I even on Blue Sky, I'm like every other day, I'm just like I kind of want to delete this, but
Yeah, it's not good.
um, you know, I how do I say? I used to enjoy social media more, but like I enjoy it less the more I interact with other VTubers.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because like uh the more VTubers I follow on social media, the less like random art and like random neat stuff I see on social media, you know? And instead it's just like seeing people promote their like streams and donathons and new model stuff, and I'm just like, I don't care about all this. Sorry. You know? Happy for you.
I'm
I
glad
don't
you're
care.
getting places, but like, I just want to collab.
I think that's like the other issue with me personally is like I don't even like really care to do the whole like collab with people often or like stream with people or anything like that. I'm a very like I'm not introverted, but like when it comes to streaming, like my streams are my thing. I'm more than happy to just show up on other people's streams and do stuff with them, but like
I mean,
you
I'm
know,
always happy to collab. As much as I am going on hiatus, I will happily join in on any other thing that anyone else needs.
yeah. And that's kind of like, you know, kind of like me. I'm just like, yeah, you know, if you need someone to fill out like a spot and something, you know, sure, yeah, I'll pop in, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Uh, do I gotta stream my own side of it? No, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through the fucking effort of that.
Let's go. That
Yeah.
said, I believe I'm at 168 followers.
Yippee!
I don't know if you're following me.
I am following you.
All right, well, that's out. I was
All right.
hoping to close out my contract with Twitch at 169 followers.
All right, chat. If any of you are not following, I need one of you to follow right now.
If
anyone
everyone
just
follows,
came
I
in-
will explode, but thank you anyway.
Okay, if all
There
of
we go,
you,
we got one.
yippee,
Thank you, Buck.
all of you follow. Don't give him the satisfaction of 69, because it's funnier.
Yeah, let me head out on 172 or something. I believe
Nice.
I've never had a thing go through with that, but I do have very personal bit donations for 69, 420, and I think like 2 others.
Wait, that's so funny. Oh my god. Bit's still like, all I know is the bit like exchange rate is so weird to me. I think it's
Yep.
like, what the fuck is it even?
Garbage. That's
Bits.
what it is. It's garbage.
100 bits for $1.40. That's a scam.
Yeah.
That's like a,
Don't even need an accountant to figure that out.
yeah. 500 divided by 700. No, sorry, 700 divided by 500. Let me see. Why did I have to divide that? 1.4, 140%. My brain doesn't work. I worked a whole shift today, and
Yeah.
I'm tired.
I took vacation just to be here
Oh, yay!
because I wanted to properly celebrate my anniversary.
Oh yeah.
So I got
Happy
4 days off.
anniversary. I gotta stand up. My back is hurting.
Yep.
They're full day working.
My legs are going numb.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. All right, just make sure to stretch out, straighten your back.
I did have a whole expectation to do 5 lore videos, but that's not happening.
Hmm?
So I edited on the fact of how I found the internet. That's my most recent lore video.
Mhm.
I was gonna have 2 others where I introduce the human model and then accidentally introduce a malware into my system and then deal with it. As I was supposed to be like a technological based angel thing that watches over people's dreams.
Oh, okay. I get you.
But I don't know. Doesn't matter
Just
in the
kinda-
long run.
You know?
All I know that is whenever I do come back, I'll be using this model now.
Yeah.
Maybe
Which-
someday get a 2D version of it. Which would be nice.
Give you some time to save up. Or
Yeah.
something.
Hopefully,
of
as the
that
economy fucking fixes itself. Right now, I'm
Man.
making $16 an hour and still don't have enough for groceries.
Yeah, it's
It's pretty harsh.
inflation. The price of like inflation never keeps up with the minimum wage,
Mm-hmm.
which is, you know, yippee, especially in America. Yippee.
That's how it happens.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if minimum wage exists elsewhere. Probably.
I mean, if you wanted to start making money, you could just start running a farm. That seems to be very profitable.
Honestly, so if I wasn't such like, I was born and raised in like a major city.
Me too.
But like sometimes the fantasy of like living in a farm is pretty strong. Not even like because
yeah,
I
just
don't
screwing off to nature.
I don't even dislike living in the city. It's just that like man, living in a place with a bunch of grass and fresh air would be kind of nice.
It
But
usually is.
For me, the main thing is I wouldn't want to be like I wouldn't want to be far away from like the conveniences of living in a city. You know.
Yeah.
It
I
just
miss it.
I spent 34 years living in cities. Like I don't think I could cope.
I still miss it. I've only spent maybe 19 years in the major city. I still miss it. The convenience of being able to get up at any moment and walk my ass to the community center and get myself a burger. I miss it.
Yeah. It's convenient. It's convenient. Like I literally, because I work from home, I literally took my lunch break, walked down the street to the post office, dropped off my rent check in the mail, walked down to the pharmacy, picked up some meds, walked back to my apartment, logged back into work in time for my lunch break to end, and just like, man, yeah, living downtown, pretty good.
My convenience of being at my work has like, it's a community center. So at lunch, I can literally just go, all right, guys, I'll be back in 45 minutes and just screw off to the local Taco Bell.
That is very nice sounding. God. Yeah.
Used to be nice.
Yeah.
Don't know what the hell the employees are doing there now.
Oh.
Every time I've gone there and ordered like the most basic stuff, like 3 soft tacos and a drink, it takes them like 45 minutes.
Oh.
Like I can see, I'm standing there at the thing looking at them. And this dude is individually picking the tomatoes out of the cup and putting them on the taco.
He's gotta get you the like most prime tomatoes, you know?
Yeah, it's like, dog, come on. I just want my chalupa. What are we doing?
Oh my god. You know how it goes.
I don't know. I have complete segue to something else. I have been working. I had a dream recently. Every now and then, my brain throws me like a weird bone in my dreams, and it's I had a weird D&D style dream, a lucid dream, where an adventuring party was told to go against a major wizard, some sort of archmage. It was very powerful. And so the archmage was so powerful that the group couldn't defeat him at all. He was just like godlike.
Mm-hmm.
So I used that as an idea of, I just realized I'm hearing music.
You're hearing music?
There's been music playing this whole time. Hope that's not copyrighted.
Oh.
Oh well. I forgot this world has background music.
Well, surely it's not copywritten.
Hopefully I'll just cut it. I don't really give a shit. My YouTube channel doesn't get paid anyway, so copyright music. So maybe that's why it went down.
Maybe.
Not important. So my idea here is that this concept of the main character, who is referred to as the Golden Knight, as he's like a paladin.
Mm-hmm.
His goddess made him a deal, or like a promise, that he found an object that was like a cursed amulet, and they made a promise to each other that he will never use it so long as he doesn't need to, and she will never let him use it so long as her power continues to make him strong.
Mm-hmm.
Then they face the Archwizard, and he's too powerful. And this goddess's magic is not strong enough to beat him.
Oh. Okay.
She is physically not strong enough with her power to defeat him. So she physically has a mental breakdown of that fact, and has no other choice than to let her, whatever it's called, her chosen, use this cursed relic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As in my universe, there is an evil force known as the Void, because I'm not very creative, doesn't need to be. The Void is evil across all spectrums. And it is basically an all-powerful energy that anyone can take advantage of, so long as you are willing to take a crystallized chunk of Void and jab it into your body, as it feeds on blood.
As one does, yeah.
So the knight has no other choice than to burden his own goddess, take this amulet, take it off his neck, and jam it into his shoulder. And let the Void consume him.
Mm-hmm.
So that he can defeat the wizard.
Okay.
The major thing of this whole story is that the Void is conscious. It's controlled by an entity. And everyone believes the Void is evil. It's not. It's gray mentality. It gives penance to those that are evil, and lets good go free. It doesn't want good people reigning under it.
Okay.
So after the knight finishes what it's doing, the paladin finishes what he was doing, and the emissary of the Void shows up to collect. He doesn't collect him. He simply heals him and lets him continue on his way, explaining that we have no place in our ranks for someone as good-hearted as you.
Yeah. That makes sense, yeah.
As through all the novels, the Void has champions, and all of the champions are not great people. Because the Void sees it as their penance. You took the Void as greed, used the power in bad faith, and now you're forced into a collar.
Forced into a collar. Yeah.
Some people would pay for that.
Yeah. Sorry, I was biting my tongue and trying not to make the joke.
Yeah. But, yeah. Most of the champions are evil. There's a couple of them that aren't. But you can still make a loose description of them on, like, there's still a couple things you fucked up.
Yeah.
That deserve some penance.
Like, you're not evil, but, like, this thing you did was kind of evil, you know?
You were bad at what you do. Like, some people have gone back on themselves as champions. Like, there's one guy. One of my favorite sort of D&D style ideas I made. One of the champions is a druid. He's a druid king.
Mm-hmm.
He ran over the Feywilds.
Yeah.
He was killed by an angel. The Void revived him, and he killed the angel. So he became an undead lich druid.
Hmm.
Which you don't see very many of.
Yeah.
His bigger problem was he was a very shit king. 90% of the travesties that happened in the Feywilds were his fault.
Okay, so yeah, it's all his fault.
Yeah, so he got the penance of being dragged into slavery.
Yeah, I could see it.
But he at least got revenge, as the angel that killed him for his daughter. The angel wanted to marry his daughter, his oldest. And he declined. He wasn't going to have that happen, so he killed him.
Oh.
And got really fucking surprised when he came back from the dead.
Yeah. I would also be surprised.
Yeah. I love those kinds of moments of just shock. That's my best thing in writing. I love shock value.
Just like, you kill a guy and he just kind of shows back up, like,
I think you didn't expect it to go that way.
I didn't think you were supposed to be there.
Like, do you know the Kind Quest memes? The invincible conquest, being a good guy.
Oh no, I don't know that specifically.
Okay, well there's a trope in it which is a reformed villain going back to the side of evil for a short time.
Mm-hmm.
Someone made a comic of it where like Conquest is a really bad guy in the Invincible series. He's a total masochistic sadist fuckhead. He just kills. That's his sole job. That's why he's called Conquest.
Yeah.
And this comic shows him being a good guy. He took his robotic arm off and he descended into humanity. He became a good person. Something bad happens, so bad that he has to put that arm back on and go back to be defend his country kind of thing.
Yeah.
I love that trope, and I'm working on a story of that trope. So, one of the third most detailed stories I've ever written was Japanese sword fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
It was a mixture of sword fantasy, anime logic, noir, and a bit of demonology.
Okay.
It's a story. What?
Sorry. Yeah, I see the mix. Yeah.
Yep. So it's a story of two brothers back in, the year 600. A demon comes to the planet in hopes of ruling the country, the place it spawns in at, a warlord. Mm-hmm. So a father sends his two sons out to kill the demon. But one of the sons, the oldest, joins the demon because of the power it offers. And he kills his younger brother. The younger brother swears up to the sky, any god that will hear him, give him revenge by any means necessary. And one of the gods listen.
Oh.
The time god
Great.
gives him powers. A single, easy power. Respawn. So long as this brother's blood sits in anyone's body anywhere in the world, he has the ability to respawn. To go again, to try again at his brother.
Wait, that's pretty good.
Now, in most contexts, this cuts out in a generation or two.
Mm-hmm.
But his older brother was an idiot and couldn't keep it in his pants. And he became this world's Genghis Khan.
Oh no.
So his younger brother had infinite tries. So the big caveat is that anytime someone of the brother's blood touches the sword that killed the younger brother inhabits their body.
Oh.
And it takes the younger brother 18 tries to kill his older brother. 1,700 years of tries.
Jeez.
The story ends in 2046 in Neo Tokyo.
I like that in the next 20 years it'll be renamed.
Yep. I don't know. It's just, I don't think it's Neo Tokyo, but I just thought, it sounds cooler.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Especially with like demons running around and shit. But the funny gag there of that's why I said it then is it means that the younger brother has to fight robots and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And also that the last time he was alive was black powder. So he was used to flintlocks and single-shot guns. And now they have fully functioning sidearms.
Yeah.
So I get to have...
yeah. Last time he had to face down probably like, I don't know, fucking a musket that took 2 minutes to reload. This time, those dudes have got the Glock.
Yeah, they have assault rifles and stuff. But it lets me have the funny moment of the younger brother befriends a detective, and she has to teach him how a gun works. Because they had a moment where they were taking down a sect of the Yakuza, and every time he would pick up a gun, he would empty the magazine and then just throw it at someone instead of reloading it.
I love that.
So she had to teach him that you can take the magazine out and reload the gun.
I mean, on a certain level, it is faster to just pick up another guy's gun.
Yeah. There was a whole other... So, both the brothers have demon powers now.
Mm-hmm.
As, he's working off of his brother's genetics here. So he has demon powers. He has demon blood. And there's a scene where before he gets his safe house, he challenges the leader of that sect of Yakuza to a duel of the sword variety. Whoever draws their blade faster wins.
Mm-hmm.
The leader of the sect gets an actual katana, and the younger brother just used a sheath. The scabbard of a katana.
Yeah, the thing that you slide it into.
And because the younger brother is literally a fucking demon, and the leader wasn't, he has the ability to go very, very fast. He has inhuman abilities and strength. So when the buzzer goes off, he draws this thing and he breaks a scabbard of a fucking katana over this guy's face.
Oh, yeah, that's clever.
Completely breaks his nose. I don't know if you've ever held a katana sheath. They are not poorly made.
Yeah, I have to imagine they are very heavy and solid.
This is the sort of logic of being able to swing so hard you break a wooden bat over someone's face.
I feel like in most cases their skull is probably going to break before the...
Yeah, that's some concussion level.
The apparatus is going to break.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah.
I had a meme as well of how him and the detective met. He later marries the detective.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a meme, I forgot where it was, but it was an image of an anime-looking girl shooting a dude in the chest with a revolver. And it says, how to not end up in this situation. And I posted over that of how the younger brother met his wife. As the first time they met was on a dock at night, and she shot him 3 times in the chest with 38.
3 times.
And he just walked it off because he's a demon.
Yeah.
Not a 38. I think it was a 32. Something like that. It was a Magnum round.
It's all the same to me.
Yeah,
it's a
heavy caliber gun.
Person, so.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's a first impression.
But the the kind quest idea here, the trope of the bad guy being good and going back to bad, is the brother, the older brother, to finally give a name. The younger brother's name is Kuzan. The older is Oda.
Okay.
Oda, in the main timeline, gets killed. His brother does not spare him. In the refreshed timeline, as the universe restarts and everything goes much better the second time around, Oda is spared and gives up his demon powers to join his brother. Later on, I make a moment where the god that gave Kuzan his respawn and his powers comes back to revoke. They fight. He fights his own god and loses. His time goddess sticks him in stasis, leaving Oda to clean up the mess. With only one solution. He has to kill a god. A normal man, no matter how good or well trained he is not going to pull that off. So Oda has only one option. He must retake up the demon crown.
Ah, I see. This is how it ties back into that original theme.
Yep. So it gives this visage of him walking into the family vault, looking at the crown, and saying in pain, "Brother, my entire life I have done nothing but harm you. But today, I take my penance, and I use my powers to save your life." Takes the crown. And becomes the Demon Emperor. Yet again.
Yeah.
With a, cool-ass catchphrase or one-liner of, "It's time for the Emperor to reign again."
And then you gotta play the, cool guitar riff.
Yep.
Roll credits.
The AC/DC credit thing.
I was thinking like a fucking, what do they call it? I don't know, something like the Doom.
Yeah.
The game, the modern Doom games that they have those really heavy guitar tracks is what I was envisioning.
And he does win because he's a really, really good swordsman. He's so good of a swordsman, he purposely neuters himself by using an odachi.
That's the
It's the really, really fucking
dagger,
big katana.
Right? Oh no, wait, no, Adachi.
You're thinking of the Tato.
The long one.
Tanto. The Tanto's the dagger. The odachi is a great sword in the form of a katana.
Okay, random side thing. I love that it's called a tanto because tanto in Spanish is stupid or slow.
Yeah. Every single one of them I've owned, they're pretty stupid. They don't fit in their sheaths. But yeah, he kills the time god. Frees his brother. All that fun jazz.
Yeah, all that fun jazz. He had a mission, and he went out and did it.
Yeah. That's always one of my favorite tropes, is when love falls in line and you have to do something that's going to hurt.
Yeah.
It's very good fun.
Yeah, I like it. It's
trauma fuels me.
Trauma is good. Well, I mean, trauma is not good, but stories.
It's bad. In story, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, in fiction, very many things are good that in reality are not so good.
Yeah, maybe you don't need that much character development in real life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Love trauma.
Yeah. But Kuzan is a very point. I made him an anime protagonist hard as hell. He is a dude. He is a regular ass dude. He is 5'6". He is a Japanese man. He walks around in suit pants, a suit jacket, a t-shirt, and fucking slippers. with slick back hair.
This sounds like
Does not take
another
himself
John
seriously
Wick
at all.
type.
Yeah. But this man, I don't know what this term is called, but in universe, there is a race of people called the warmongers. They are a organic weapon. They are a species bred entirely for war. He fist fights one of them and wins.
Yeah.
This is the equivalent of a basic ass white dude boxing a Klingon and winning.
Oh my god.
Like, it's ridiculous.
He's
Like,
got that dog in him.
It's a beautiful scene of, like, I based him on a lot of Japanese fantasy stories, and I forgot what they're called, but like Yakuza, the game series Yakuza.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Kuzan has a scene when he's fighting this warmonger. He's fighting the leader of the warmongers, and she's not a great fighter. She's a politician, basically. So she's not keen on hand-to-hand combat, but she tries. Because their whole species is war anyway, so they're okay at it. But they're fighting normally, and he's doing his best, and she finally gets him one. She gets a quick jab and breaks his nose. And demon blood works in a very specific way, where if the person with demon blood sees their own blood, it starts up a demon rage. And they get stronger.
Okay.
So if you make a demon bleed, it makes them stronger. So Kuzan sees his own blood hit his hand from his nose. And he reaches up, grabs his jacket, and tears it off.
Oh.
Revealing his sick-ass tattoo. Which is a cherry blossom tree on a sunset with a sword through it.
Mm-hmm.
Which in Japanese folklore means redemption, war, conflict, and revival of genetics.
Ah, okay. I see what it's going for, yeah.
So this man then puts up the hands again, and he manages to break her knuckles with his elbow. So there's a martial arts technique where you fight with all of your arms up. Like both hands are up, one of your legs are up, and you use your joints for attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what it's called. It's called Muay Thai. Muay Thai, something like that. Muay Thai?
Muay Thai? Yeah.
Muay Thai is very big on hitting with the joints.
Yeah.
So it was that logic of he deflected one of her attacks and then put his elbow up, and she punched his elbow and broke all of her fingers.
Oh no.
And it kind of just went from there. But it's this image that this 5'6" man, takes down a fucking 8-foot tall Amazonian war woman. Just because he's so angry.
It's the demon blood, that's what'll do to you. Does that rage power up?
Yep. I had a better character like that too. I love playing with that sort of, when I come up with an idea, I give it out to other characters in case it's cool. There's one. There's one that's very tragic. She's an orc. She used to be the guard of a devil. This devil was a merchant, and he would commonly recruit random other beings to protect him. So at one point, he hired her, because she's a big orc woman. And when she finally stopped being his guard, he gave her a trinket, a necklace, and he said, "If you ever are to die, this will revive you from dead. But you might not like what you see." It turned her into a demon.
Oh.
So she became an orc demon hybrid.
Well, that sounds pretty rad.
Yeah.
That's like a win-win to me.
Yeah, she turned into an Oni. She turned into an Oni woman. Scary as shit.
Like, that's great.
that combination alone gives her the ability to go like blow for blow with a warmonger. And did for a bit. It was very funny of a scene. She marries a man at one point. A human man. Luckiest motherfucker in the whole story, I swear. But he has a brother, an older brother, who is part warmonger. And they don't like each other for some reason. The older brother and the orc demon girl. They just don't like each other. Something, I don't remember why, but there was something in the story that made them not enjoy each other's company. So they fought. In story, they beat the fuck out of each other for 8 hours. With neither falling over.
Just making a full-time job out of it. Full-time shift.
It turned dark by the time they were done, and one of the commanders had to rock up and say, Stop, just quit, no. You're breaking the arena with your fighting. You need to stop it. You've been standing here punching each other in the face for 8 hours. No more.
Yeah, at a certain point, you just gotta be like, this is going nowhere.
Yeah. And it's hilarious because it's like, she used a hammer. She was using a fucking mallet. And he was using his bare hands. And they were still at even odds. It's ridiculous. I feel like if I really had more motivation, I could write a shonen manga. If I could only draw. It would be beautiful.
Something you can work on. Time to take some,
I got close.
How do you say?
Got close a few times.
Yeah. It's a skill to develop.
Yeah. Someday. We're rocking on 2 hours and some time. I got one more short little thing, as I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say like around 10 o'clock is usually when I start winding down, so I was gonna say we can cut it off there.
2 hours, 15 minutes, good cutoff point. But I remembered this because the commander that cut off that fighting of the two, his name is James. He's a cyborg. He's one of those cyborgs that is addicted to cyborg. He's addicted to robotics. He's kind of like oblong looking. He's got like elephant feet and an arm that's much larger than the other one. Kind of looks like Doomfist from Overwatch.
Okay.
There's a moment where the GODS go to get their fourth commander, who happens to be Satan himself. He's just
straight up Satan.
Straight up Satan. But he's been depowered like a motherfucker. He's been defeated, Julius Caesar, by his underlings, and put into the body of a regular mortal man. The Guardians show up to collect him. But the now ruler of Hell refuses to give him up. He's him. He's his property now. You don't get a choice in the matter. I will not make a deal. I refuse. James is not here for that. He's not here to argue. He's taking Satan, whether you like it or not. So James, this almost 8-foot tall man, covered in cybernetics, walks up the stairs to the throne of Hell, where the current king, Treachery, is sitting. His guards cannot stop him. His underlings cannot stop him. His concubine aren't even going to fucking try. As James is walking up, rotating his shoulder like he's fucking Donkey Kong, his giant robotic Doomfist-like gauntlet starts to produce steam as it's charging up. And as he reaches this guy, Treachery puts both hands up and is like, no, please! I have so much to live for! And James throws this punch, and he evaporates. Treachery, all of his underlings, all of his concubine, the chair, and a 5-foot radius backwards.
Damn. All right.
He hits him so goddamn hard, it vaporizes everything in front of him and several feet behind him.
That's pretty strong.
Yep.
Jesus.
That's a comical thing to say. So, in lore, James takes up the place of Jesus. He is the Son of God.
Oh, that's why it's a 5-letter word starting with J, ending
Yep.
with S.
He's the adopted son of God.
Oh, okay.
Of the
it makes
current
sense.
God, of Neo Heaven.
That tracks.
The loose logic was like the original heaven was destroyed, and the current God gave the powers to someone else, and that man became God, so he went to go make Neo Heaven, and he adopted James as his son. And it just keeps going from there. So it's the, all the weird inconsistencies of writing a story over the last 20 years. Shit gets crazy.
Yeah. It just kind of becomes a jumble.
Yeah, absolute cinema. But anyway, that's 2 hours, 15 minutes. I'm going to go enjoy some KFC. Thank you for joining me, Rika.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Again, you ever want to do anything, don't fear to call me. I'm always happy to do anything. Collabs and such.
I will definitely keep you in mind. And of course, we have Mimic as our mutual friend as well, too, so.
Yep. If Destiny 3 ever comes out, I guess call me. As those games always do fucking 3-player parties or whatever.
I'll have to take a look at it.
If it ever does come out. I think Bungie's just fucked, but... if you ever find a game that requires 3 people in a party, I'm game, always here. I'll throw money away at a good time.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Anyhow, as I say, good luck, Godspeed, stay safe, don't do anything we wouldn't. And I would say see us again another time, but you know how that's going. Check out Rika at her connective things.
Yippee! I'm just gonna post it. But go click on any of the links there. I promise they're not malware. Probably. Yeah. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for having me. Be safe. Enjoy your KFC. See y'all later.
Hold on. Exit stage right.
Alrighty. I am going to dip out?
Something?
I think. Okay.
Maybe.
I'm out of here. Have a good night. Thank you for having me.
Good luck, Godspeed.